Hello there, I'm Vanessa, and this is Late to the Party. It seems weird not having Robert next to me, but he's never really seen any of the episodes, or all of the episodes, it only seems fair for me to do it because I really wanted to do it, so I'm taking the reins on this. So that first episode that we got, it was kind of slow. I mean, we realized that all of the ghosts from hell have risen, essentially, and now it's up to Sam and Dean and Castiel and Belphegor, the demon who took over Jack, to kind of put this all together. Although I don't trust him yet, so we shall see. And I hope that they bring Rowena, because I know that they were talking with her as well. It's going to be an interesting dynamic. I hope that other characters do come in and they have to fight these forces of evil that they've already fought before, because there were a couple of ghosts that we've seen before in past seasons. So it's very possible that we'll keep seeing more. But I think the bigger picture coming up is who's the big bad at the end. Now, we all probably think that it's going to be God, because God was the reason this is all happening. So he's going to be the final showdown at the end. Who knows? I think that maybe Amara will come into play somehow, because she's still around. I mean, if God is around, she's still around. So maybe she'll join forces with Sam and Dean. Who really knows? But I'm looking forward to seeing what else we have going on for season 15, episode 2, which we're about to watch. That's not good. That sucks. Oh, damn.
More dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Well, I mean, that guy you just shot, it's Francis Tumblety.
Who?
Jack the Ripper.
Oh, snap. Jack the Ripper.
Cool.
Knock, knock. Am I interrupting
Ah,
something?
Marina! I love it.
No.
No.
No! Yeah! Getting catch in there!
Hello, lads.
Of course.
You're the darkness. I'm the light. So,
Or it could be the other way
Like the Game of Thrones
around. Who knows? Maybe Amara's gonna
great,
help him.
right?
Small talk. Real.
Tell me about the witch.
Oh, come on. What is it with you two?
Got a little hot for each other.
Trouble.
Kevin!
Kevin?
What the hell is Kevin doing there? I mean, he was in hell?
Yeah, I was gonna meet
What
up
the
with
hell?
you guys sooner, but I...
God's a dick.
Yep,
Look, it doesn't matter. We are going to get
he
you
knows.
to heaven. You can mingle.
Got a somebody on the inside. Sort of. You like together?
Still with the shoulder? Yeah, okay. It's getting better.
No, it's not, Sam. No, it's not.
I do like a left-brained man. Logic, cause and effect, calculations, very butch. Does, however,
You cut the
lack the
tension.
more nuanced
Nice.
perspective of highly explosive.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Thanks.
Oh, snap. God damn it. Oh, come on. What about Catch? Well, now he's out of commission for a bit. Hopefully he comes back.
We have to find another way before it's too late.
How?
You get the Ghostbusters, that's how. So this episode felt very like a part 2 to the first episode for sure. I mean, we're still stuck in this town. They still have the barrier up. They still have all these ghosts coming from hell. They have these situations that are happening with the ghosts that are from hell. And then, of course, you got Jack the Ripper just, prancing around and being kind of the head honcho of all these ghosts trying to get out of this barrier. And then, of course, you have these dumb people. I know that this is kind of a lot to take in when it comes to ghosts, but they really should probably tell them, but like, hey, maybe even show them what's going on and be like, there are ghosts here. This guy's a demon. Demon angels are real. Now, granted, that could play fatal to a lot of these humans because they can't really grasp their mind around what's going on in this situation. But then, well, either way, people are going to die anyway. So I guess leaving them in the dark kind of protects them a little bit more than telling the truth in certain situations. I love that Rowena is there fighting alongside them. And of course, you get Ketch coming back. We haven't seen him for a little bit. But that dynamic is there. And I love that Kevin was there as well, I'm really sad at the circumstances that we got Kevin because we all thought that he was in heaven. But of course, being God, who God is, cast him to hell because God's kind of a dick. And so that is kind of an interesting dynamic. But I'm really sad that he's gone. And I'm hoping that they'll bring him back in other episodes, which probably will happen. Probably will come back. And then, of course, Ketch is out of commission for a little bit too. But he'll probably come back. So as of right now, we're looking at Castiel, Sam and Dean, and then Rowena trying to figure this out. And of course, a whole slew of hunters as well. I'm sure that they'll bring other hunters like Bobby and Charlie and Claire and Jody into the mix sometime, maybe in different episodes. Who knows? But I'm hoping that they kind of branch out of just being in one area. I know as of right now, they kind of have to stick to what's going on because of the barrier and all the ghosts that are trying to get out. I'm also loving the dynamic of what's going on with God. God is scared. He's been wounded by Sam, who is also wounded. And that's going to play into something later on, which I'm really interested to figure out what's going on with Sam and with God. And then, of course, you have Amara, who is his older sister, who kind of is annoyed with God. She wanted to be with God for a bit and then get together. But now she's kind of like, okay, we've had our, togetherness, and now I need to step away from you. I'm hoping that Amara comes back towards the end, and since she is the dark, and I love that part, she's like, you're the darkness, I'm the light. What if it goes the other way around, and she has to help them, well, has to help Sam and Dean with the situation to kind of, keep her brother in check. Something that brought up into my mind too is the fact that there's not a whole lot of angels left. And they kept saying, like, we don't have that many angels, but we are losing power. And if we lose power, then all of these souls from heaven are going to fall to earth as well. So I don't know if they're going to bring that back because it's the final season, but that's kind of in the back of my mind. So maybe that will come back later. Who really knows? Thank you so much for watching my reaction to the new episode for season 15. I am looking forward to seeing what else is happening. Hopefully we get a little bit more going on with the main storyline and dive deeper into what else is happening with God and what is happening with Sam as well. But you can comment in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Tell me your theories of what's going to happen in this last season. I hope, like we said before, I hope that they go all out, but again, who really knows? And then you can also like and subscribe and do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust. You can kick into the party, feel the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. We went to a bunch of other things like Halloween Horror Nights, which you can watch that video now. And then we also have The Fog out for Better Late Than Never, which you can check that as well on our channel. And now it's time to say goodbye. Bye!